PineCrest. We have memory support and assisted living, and we have over 19 years of experience with helping families and their loved ones find safety and security, knowing that their medications are handled appropriately, that their loved one is cared for 24 hours a day in a safe, homey, loving environment.
PineCrest helped give me peace about the transition of going from independent or assisted living into the memory care facility by supporting our decision. There were certain factors that appeared that made it clear to us that for my mom's safety, it was best for her to be in a secured unit with a different level of care. And PineCrest was very helpful in supporting us with those decisions and at that very difficult time. I knew that I needed help because there were things that my mom had done in the past very well and without trouble, and they became problems to the point that I was concerned for her safety and her well-being. Her memory began to get worse. She would think things were happening that weren't, and one time she went outside the facility and could not remember how to get back in, so we knew at that time it was best for her to be in a place where that would not occur. Going outside alone early in the morning before dawn and then not knowing the code to get back in, not remembering it, was a big indicator to us that it was time to move into memory care and a better secured facility for her. Before my mom came to the memory care unit, I was mainly concerned for her safety and well-being. I was concerned about medications being taken properly, about her burning items on the stove, or having falls and someone not being there to catch that. So it was very helpful to know that there was another level of care where she could go without leaving the vicinity and where people were familiar to her. She could simply be part of that continuum of care and go to the next level, which was memory care. The best advice I can give someone, I think, having to make a decision to go to memory care, is to work closely with the people that know your loved one best. The doctor, perhaps the staff or the nurses or the caregivers that have been surrounding that person. You're probably the best one, the person closest to the person suffering from dementia or Alzheimer. You know, but sometimes we're too close and we may not see the markers. So ask for help when you need help and evaluate, as I said, working with the doctor, the staff, others who know your loved one best. I think the main bump that we had in the transition time was some confusion, but overall the transition went very well. The way that we did it and in working with the staff, we knew that the time was right and the place was right. My mom lived at PineCrest for 21 years. She was in independent living for most of those years. She spent 2 years and a half in assisted living, and then the last 2 years of her life, or 2.5, she spent in the memory care unit. So she had a couple of transitions, all of which went very smoothly, and we felt like this was a great place for her to live. It was a secure place for her to live, and that her level of care was very, very good. I don't think we would make the decision any sooner. Knowing what we know now, we really felt like as a family and working with the nurses that knew my mom best, that at the time that we moved her to the memory care unit, that time was right. that she was at the place where she needed more security so that we could prevent falls. We could not, she would not be going outside unattended on her own. And we just felt like we made the decision at the right time, but working with those who knew best, her doctor and the nurses and staff here at PineCrest.